Alright, so today, in order to get enough levels to enchant my diamond armor here, we are going to make a skeleton farm with a spawner I found over by the actually it's over by the other two spawners. Like they're all in a small area, so it works out that they're all close to each other there. I don't think I need very many resources at all. I just need some buckets of water. And let's see, I don't think I have any hoppers left over, do I? No, I need to make a hopper. Boom. Take some of that with me. And I think it's all we need. It's gonna be a super simple farm, like the little spider spawner farm there. Go ahead and grab the other bucket of water now, so I can make an infinite water source once we're down there. Because if I remember right, it's like way deep in like the deep slate layers. So once I build a more permanent way to get up and down from there, it's gonna be quite a process. It kind of worked out that all of these spawners ended up being underneath this area. I could turn like, I don't know, just have all my mob spawners in one area, so it's really convenient. Oh, there we go, I see it. Right along this cliff here. And here, from here we go way deep down. Before I go down there, I need to make sure I keep note of what direction to face the entrance. So I want it facing this way. So towards the blue arrow there. Okay. I wonder if does it tell me what direction I'm facing in all these menus somewhere? Oh yeah, it does. Facing south, east, north, west. Okay, so it goes south. Okay, keep that in mind. Oh wow, yeah, this is it right here. Crazy. Alright, so this way is south, which is, I want the collection area to be over here. Oh my god. Mining with efficiency 5 is crazy. I don't think I've actually used this thing since I've gotten efficiency 5 on it. It is crazy how fast it mines that. First things first, just like the other spawner, I gotta mine out a 9x9 square around this thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4 in each direction. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. It has to be 9x9. Let's see. 1, 2. Yep. Alright, next up I gotta mine 3 blocks down from here. So 1, 2, 3. Do this all the way around. We get some mossy cobblestone out of it too. Be careful not to accidentally mine the spawner, that'd be horrible. I don't know how quickly 55 mines mob spawners, but I don't want to test it right now. Oh, you know, I should have brought some redstone to make a similar redstone lamp on and off switch, like I did with the other spawner. But oh, I'll just do that at the end. Alright, and now on whichever side, I have to build a trench that goes 2 blocks down. And this should go right up to the edge, I think. Yeah, okay. I can just do the... Oh, make sure I don't fall into the trap myself. Yeah, plus place the water source every other block and I have infinite water. There we go. So now all the skeletons are gonna... Once they spawn, they're gonna fall in the water. You're gonna slowly get pushed, I guess, over here. Then they'll fall. And then get pushed in this hole down here. So this is where the skeletons are gonna land, is like right around here. And right here is where we're gonna be hitting them. So I need to make a slab for them to fall on. Like... No, maybe this is... I don't want to be too far away from the spawner because then they won't spawn. I'll just use some of these for now. So yeah, they're gonna fall into that slab. And below that slab will be our hopper. I guess I can do it like, oh no, that'll be fine, like that. This won't open though because there's a block, so I gotta move that. And gotta reorient myself a little bit. Place the hopper connected to the chest, like that, and I think that's it'll work. Yep. And then place a slab on top for them to land on. Then another block up here. So that's where the skeletons are gonna land, and that's where we're gonna hit them. I'll make this look prettier later. This is just now, you know, function over fanciness. Put some extra chest on the side here, I guess. Well, actually, I think I need to be like right up on here, so I can get the XP from this. So yeah, anything that drops on here should go into there. And I assume it can go through a slab, or items can go through slabs. Okay, yeah, they can. Good. All right, I think that's actually all. All we got to do now is activate it. Which, oh, ooh, almost broke that wrong pickaxe. But I'm thinking of, I want this to be like a room of like a really high ceiling. Since we're all the way down here, like below the spawner, I want there to be like windows so you can see the mobs spawning in there. So I might have this fancy like modern design where you have this lower down area and then a staircase that goes up, and you can look through the window and see the mobs spawning. So I'm gonna try to mine up from here and see if I can find. Oh no. Okay, so I now know that is okay. Yeah, that's too close to the spawner. Here we go. This would be the room. Try to figure out what the size of this window is going to be. There we go. I think that's a good start for the window anyway. I know I don't have enough resources for it right now. Alright, let's see. I only have, yeah, 15 tinted glass. So it's only going to be like that for now. And I'll use cobblestone to mark out where the rest of the window is going to go eventually. Boop. So we got our little window looking into there. And again, I'll decorate the inside of it once things are more finalized in here. Alright, and all we should have to do now is remove those torches. Which I'm going to equip my shield in case things go crazy. Because skeletons... Oh, actually, I think that glow lichen up there is going to provide some light too. Let me get rid of that. And also mine that redstone. So there's none of that there. Okay, now everything should be ready. I'm going to carefully remove these torches. Oh yep, I hear him spawning. Now, yeah, that room's to be in complete darkness now. And it sounds like we already got our first victim. Haha, yes. Now we should be able to stand here and like watch them spawn. If everything's working right. Oh, yep, there. Oh, wow, that was a big chunk of them, too. Now we can go ahead and test. And all the drops to be ending up, oh yep, in here. Arrows and bones. Awesome. That is a very, very simple skeleton spawner. Like the most, there's skeleton farm, this is like the simplest you could make it. And this will keep going and going until, you know, there's like a bunch of mobs in that little hole. And we should be close enough down there for them to keep spawning even when we're down here. Which I'll kill all of these guys just to test. If they keep dropping even when I'm down here, then it's working. It looks like it is working. Oh, that's one thing I need to fix. I need to put another slab on top of the spawner so they don't spawn on top of it and get stuck. Yeah, I think that's it for the skeleton spawner. I'm probably gonna stay here for a while. The reason I built it now is because instead of just using the cave spider spawner for XP, is that different mobs give you different levels of XP, and skeletons give, you know, not a crazy amount, but they give a lot more than little cave spiders. So I'm probably gonna stay here for a while and kill these guys, and then get a bunch of probably I don't know how many levels. I don't know if I want to get a bunch of levels now and enchant all my armor at once, or just do it one at a time. I might do it one at a time. We'll see how long this takes. Alright, and there we go, level 39. Finally. Didn't take too long. Definitely faster than if I did the trying to level up with the cave spider spawner. I also added the lever here with the light to turn it on and off. And I mined out some of this while I was waiting for skeletons to spawn. Just try to get an idea of what the design of this room is going to be. I think I'm going to have like a big window that goes all the way down to the bottom here and have like a balcony that wraps around. I'm not too sure yet. I'm not going to design it yet. I'm just mining it out, thinking about what I'm going to do with it. Yeah, I'm going to kill this last batch of skeletons and then I'll head up and we can enchant my armor here and see how lucky I get my enchantments. Oh my, I'm going to be so happy once I build that tunnel that goes from Limesfield to the thing hole in the mountain there. Because I don't have to do this gauntlet of running through all these mobs every night, every time I have to go back home. I mean, eventually there will be a path that goes through here that leads up to the castle there, but that's not going to happen for a long time. So for now I just have to deal with the mobs. Oh my god, there's 2 creepers. Well, thanks to that skeleton spawner, I now have infinite arrows where I can just deal with these guys and then don't have to worry about running out of arrows. I'd like to have infinity on my bow so I can just carry 1 arrow with me all the time, but that would require me to get lucky with enchantments. Alright, let's see about enchanting this armor. Let's see what books do I have in here. Fire protection. Feather falling. That's definitely going to go in my boots once I enchant it. That's the only real armor enchantment I have right now. So yeah, let's do this. Let's see, what do my boots get? Protection 3, perfect. Go ahead and put that on there. Just protection 3, that's fine. Let's just get all this lapis out. Let's see, what do the pants get? Unbreaking 3, that's fine. And protection 3, amazing. Chest piece, thorns 2. And I'm gonna hold off on that because thorns can be problematic. Thorns is where whenever something hits you, it damages them. But there are situations where you wouldn't want that, like if you were trying to move a mob or something and they accidentally hit you, you're gonna damage them every time they do that. And you might end up, you know, accidentally killing them, so that's not something you'd want. Oh, now respiration is something I want. Oh well, Unbreaking 3 and Fire Protection 3. It's alright. And then the last level 30 enchantment I can do is on this chest piece, but... Oh, and since I enchanted armor, it changes now, so it's unbreaking 3. Nice. And protection 4. Wow, I didn't even know it could go that high. Well, there we go. That's some very solid armor. And then I can use the anvil in the other room to put the feather falling on my boots. And that'll let me fall from a lot higher without taking as much damage. So boom, boom, 4 levels. Worth it. Go ahead and put all my armor on. And now I am super well off to fight a lot of the things. I was gonna say everything, but there's some mobs that are still gonna be a challenge for us until we upgrade to netherite armor. I can show off what some of these enchantments do. So feather falling lets us fall from greater heights and take less damage. I'm trying to think where the highest point I could go is to show this off. I guess I can just like jump off somewhere slightly high. Like make some scaffolding. I think this is the max level of feather falling too, so I can make like a giant tower here and survive. This is still a little scary because I don't do this often, but normally if I fell from this height I'd probably die, but now if I jump off, only does a heart of damage, which is crazy. And another thing is the respiration on my helmet lets me breathe underwater for longer, I think. So if I go underwater, yeah, the bubbles aren't even moving. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I can breathe underwater for a lot longer. I'm really happy I was able to get those enchantments. I just need to get protection 4 on all my armor. And I'd be happy. And there are also some other boot enchantments and like other unique enchantments I can get, but I'll probably enchant other things with that because they're kind of situational, and some enchantments you can't stack with other enchantments. And I'll go more about that once we have, more sets of armor and more problems to face where those enchantments help us out in those situations. Another thing I wanted to do is probably disenchant my diamond sword and re-enchant it, because that fire aspect is really annoying. I'm debating whether to disenchant it and enchant a new one, and like re-enchant it, or just let this one break and then build a new one. I might just make a new sword and just keep this one as like my animal sword, since it automatically cooks food whenever I kill animals, since it has fire aspect. Actually, I'm probably gonna end up doing that. And of course, I don't have enough levels to enchant a diamond sword because I still does all this armor, so I'll have to do that another time.